Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition, Practice With Me. We're still working in the Standard of Excellence, Book 1, and today we're on page 32. We do not have much of the book left. Holy Toledo. All right. So the first thing we're starting off with is a lovely duet. I love duets. Great. Okay. So first, let's take a look at our key signature. What key signature is this? That's E flat. Let's see. I believe we did the E flat major scale. Let's take a look. Oh, we did. All right. So let's play the E flat major scale real quick. If you have it memorized, play it from memory. If you need to look at it, it's on page 28, exercise 126. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Just like the B flat major scale, we're going to want to memorize the E flat major scale as well. All right, so let's go back to page 32. So now we established what our key signature is. E flat, which includes B flat, E flat, A flat. Now, what is our time signature? 4/4. We have 4 beats to the measure. Now let's look and see what else we have going on. Tell me about the dynamics. It starts in piano, so we're going to be quiet. And then we're going to crescendo up to mezzo forte, so kind of loud. And then we're going to decrescendo back to piano. And then, what else? We have a repeat. And where does the repeat take us to? The beginning. And then we have the second verse too. And when we have the second verse, it also decrescendos into a piano. Okay, so let's just both play the top part. And this says swing low, sweet chariot, so we should know how this song goes. All right, let's give it a try. This time, don't worry about the dynamics. We're just going to get the rhythm and get the notes. All right? And don't forget the repeat. I'm talking to both of us. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do? When I was coming in for the, after that B flat, I got a little lost. I didn't know where we were. I mean, I knew where we were, but I didn't know where the next section of the song was. But I quickly found it. So that was the only issue I really had. How about you? All right. So let's do it again. And this time, let's throw in our proper dynamics. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, how'd you do? Not so bad, huh? Let's let's do it one more time for safety, since this is a duet and we really have to know our top part before we, play the bottom part and have our own parts. All right, one more time together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, how'd you do? Ready to move on to the second part? Let's do the bottom part now. Okay, so let's take a look and see. We see that our dynamics is the same as the first part. So we don't need to worry about anything, like we don't have to be loud there, All right, let's take a look at our rhythms. Now, our rhythms in this song are not really the same at all. So we have half notes, quarter, quarter, eighth, 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 eighth. So our rhythms are not the same. So that's something we'll really have to pay attention to, especially when we both have our own parts. All right, let's just play this and see how it does. We still have the repeat on the bottom part, so make sure you repeat. All right, so don't worry about dynamics for round 1, okay? We'll just play notes, rhythms. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of a fun part, isn't it? It's listed all day, all night. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know this song. Do you? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's do it again, this time with the proper dynamics. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, how'd you do? Not so bad, right? If you're struggling with it, remember you can always pause the video, go back, do it again, and if I'm still even going too fast for you, you can always just pause it and hit your troublesome areas. All right, let's do it one more time together before we do our own parts. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I think we're ready to play our own parts now. So, how about you play the top part, I'll play the bottom part. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. How fun are duets, right? All right, let's swap parts. This time you play the bottom part and I'll play the top part. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Love it. All right, let's move on to our next exercise. All right, so just as usual, what is our key signature? It's the key of E flat. So we have B flat, E flat, and A flat. Next, what is our time signature? 2/4. So we now have 2 beats in each measure. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. So let's take a look at our dynamics. We have one dynamic, and it is forte. And that means loud. Great. All right, what else do we have going on here? We have a repeat. It's the second to last measure. And where does this repeat take us to? Beginning of the 5th measure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5th measure, where it says theme. That's where the repeat's going to take us to. And then we have the second ending. And what else? What is our tempo for this? I forgot to ask it in the last one, but allegro. And allegro is fast and upbeat. Great. That's my favorite. All right. And I think that's really it. We have a couple breath marks in there. All right, let's just give this a try, shall we? Now, I also want to point out real quick, in the first 2 measures, take a look at our E's. The key signature says E flat, so it's going to start E flat, and then we have E natural. So those are things we also need to pay attention to. So why don't we take this first round a little slower? Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's 2/4. I'm sorry. All right, ready? 1, 2. I messed up. Did you do the same mistake? So what I did was at the repeat, I took it to the beginning. That's not where it goes. Remember, it goes to measure 5. All right. So let's start that from the beginning. Also, let me know in the comments if you made the same mistake I did or if you did what you were supposed to. Bonus points if you got it right. All right, from the top, still on the slower side. All right, ready? 1, 2. time, we did it right. How would you do? Do you think we can take it a little faster? Let's try it a little faster. All right, ready? 1, 2. Great job. All right, think you could do it a little faster? Why don't we take a moment real quick for these first two measures. This is usually like the trickier of the measures. That's all we're gonna do, okay? So let's take that part really slow. Ready? 1, 2. Did you feel better about that? I know it gets a little confusing and frightening at first when you're seeing the natural signs, but the more we play, the more comfortable we'll get, and it's really not that big of a deal. And as we go along, sometimes we'll have to circle them in if there's a lot going on. All right, let's take that section a little faster. 1, 2. A little faster. 1, 2. How about a little faster? Ready? 1, 2. Great job. Keep up the great work. Let's take it a little faster. Ready? 1, 2. If you're struggling with that section still, take it to the speed that you were comfortable with. Practice, practice, practice until you can't get it wrong. Then go a little faster. Then do the same thing. Then go a little faster. You know, it's all about your pacing. All right, let's do this whole thing at a quick and upbeat tempo now, okay? Ready? 1, 2. Wonderful job. That was really fun. Were you able to hit it at that speed? If you did, great. If not, still no worries. Just practice it until you get it. Remember, you get out of it what you put in. So the more you practice, the more you work at it, the more you'll progress, the faster you'll learn. Practice makes perfect, folks. All right, so this says we earned an achievement. So let's just take a look and see what it is. It's on page 41. Oh no, we have extra exercises. Okay, one thing at a time. We earned an achievement. Let's see what the achievement is. That was exercise 139. So we did notes, rhythms, repeats. Yes, and the repeat got me the first time. But sometimes that's what happens when we sight read. That's what I was doing with sight reading. Now, if you're actually sight reading with the band or in front of someone for an audition or something, don't do what I did and don't stop. Just keep going. All right, let's do our extra exercises. So turn to page 41, and we're on 139A. All right, so take a look. What is our key signature? This is the harder one that we can't use our tricks for, but this is the key of F. And the key of F only has B flat. That means our E's are now natural. All right, what is our time signature now? 4/4. So we're back to our 4 beats per measure. Good, that's the way I like it. All right, There's a lot of eighth notes going on here, so why don't we take this one slow at first? Our A's are also natural. Take note. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is a really great exercise. So this is one you'll probably want to return back to when you just need something to practice. This is a great exercise. Let's take it a little bit faster, shall we? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. How'd you do? If you were kind of struggling and that's your speed, go back and practice that one a few more times. But for fun, let's do this one a little bit faster. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to get wild? Let's do this one really fast, just to see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. I missed one note. Do you know what note I missed? I missed that C. I played A instead. It's all right. That one was just for fun. How'd you do doing really fast? Did you get all your notes, rhythms, tongues, and slurs? It was kind of a lot. But you know what? As we progress, some of our music's going to be fast like that. In fact, some of it's going to be even faster. But don't worry. Everything step by step. And once again, practice is what's going to get us there. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. So it's 139B, the one right after it. All right, so our key signature is still the key of F. And what is our time signature? It's common time, so it's still 4/4. All right, and there's a lot of eighth notes in this one, and there's a repeat. Where does the repeat take us to? The beginning. It's nice when it goes to the beginning. Then I don't have to search or remember, it's major 5. All right, let's take this one a little slow to begin with, and we'll do like we did last time. We're just going to go slow, and we're going to work our way faster and faster, faster. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd you do? I had a little mess up there. I hope it didn't mess you up. I don't know what happened. I just got confused. But just like you, well, maybe you are, I'm still sight reading, so mistakes usually happen the first go around, and that's okay. And sometimes they happen, depending on the song, it can happen a few more times afterwards. So we all make mistakes. Even I make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm far from perfect. All right, let's do that one again, shall we? And I'm still inclined to say a little faster even though I had a mess up. That's okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see, I got it that time. Sometimes the faster makes it a little easier for me. That's a little bit how it goes for me, anyway. All right, let's do it again, a little bit faster. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. All right. Think we can do this really fast? Let's give it a try. Why not? All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments. The only thing I messed up on those was I kind of slurred and tongued where I felt like it. That's one of those things that I always constantly have to work on. I have a tendency to tongue and slur wherever I feel like. It's not right. All right. But for now, let's go back to our regular exercises. So back to page 32. All right. We did the one from John Philip Sousa. All right, so we're on exercise 140 now. Dynamic decision. All right, so the book wants us to write in the following dynamics from softest to loudest. So go ahead and take a moment to fill in those blanks. Remember, softest to loudest. And while you're filling that in, I want to send a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button so you don't miss any of our practices. All right, so you should have had enough time to fill this out. If you didn't take time to pause the video, fill it out, then hit play to continue. But for now, let's go over it. All right, so our softest, which one do you think it is? Piano is the softest. The next one, what do you think it is? Mezzo piano, so it's kind of soft. What's the next one? Mezzo forte, which is kind of loud. And then, which one is the loudest? Forte, that's our loud and proud. Excellent job. All right, we are on to our last exercise of the day. So, taking a look at our key signature, what is it? Key of F, so just like our previous exercises we just did, we have only B flat. What is our time signature on this one? 3/4. So now we have 3 beats in our measure. What is our dynamic? Mezzo forte, and I want to know, what does that mean? Kind of loud. Great job. And what is our tempo? Moderato. Now, what does that mean? Moderate speed. All right. So let's just give this one a try. And also looking ahead, what else is unusual about this? We have an F sharp marked in here, just as they are. Seems like we haven't really played F sharp that much. So for a quick reminder for F sharp, it is thumb, index, middle, ring, and then on the other hand, we have ring and pinky. Okay, now that we have the refresher, let's try the song out and see. All right, ready? 1. Oh, I'm gonna take it a little slower too. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great, how'd you do? Did you play E natural there? If you didn't, no worries. Mark it in as a natural or circle your key signature, whatever it takes for you to remember it's E natural. All right, let's talk about why the Fs are what they are. So in the second measure, why is that one just an F natural, the one we normally play? Because our key signature shows that there's nothing happening with F, so that's just an F natural. So then in the following measure, why is that one a sharp? Because it's marked with the sharp. And then when we go on to 2 measures ahead, same thing, that one's F sharp because it has the sharp next to it. Now, the F at the end, why is that one F natural? Because remember, your sharps only last for that measure. So once a new measure hits, that measure has everything that's written in the key signature. So since we don't have a sharp there and that's a new measure, that means it's now F natural. All right, let's play it again, but let's do it at tempo. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job. Let's do it one more time for good luck. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job today. It's amazing really how far we have come along. I'm very proud of you for continuing to play your flute, and I'm so happy you're here practicing with me. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time.